another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he could play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The lights went out. What does that mean? We go home. What is up, my pizzas? Cory Vincent here for the very second time. Yes.
The very second time.
She'll never hear that, dude.
We back and we back.
And
we back and we back. Na-na-na. Oh, yeah, it feels so good to be back. We were gone. I feel so happy right now. If you're wondering, like, why is he so excited?
He's been drinking.
It's because I've been drinking, but I've only had half a beers, so that doesn't matter. But the more important thing is we just survived the fucking apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. If you were watching the show before, we got like 35 minutes in,
I don't think so.
And all of a sudden, all the lights went out. I'm expecting the fucking Undertaker to come out.
He's just sitting in one of the seats. The lights come on. He's just sitting
over there in the corner, you know.
I'm expecting the lights to go out and then dong.
That would actually be an epic show.
Dong.
That would be an epic show.
And, we were sat here in darkness for like 4 minutes in the shock of just like, what happened? Like, did we lose power? We go outside and everybody's rubbing their eyes and like, what the hell, guys? And we live in the same area, but we're pretty far from each other. But power was out, obviously, in VGB Studios. It was out at Webb's house, Aaron's house.
Yep.
I'm assuming it was
house.
David's house as well.
South part of town.
We lost power. So we lost everything. Everything we recorded is gone. And we had such a good show.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And we'll never get it back.
We Facebook streamed, and when we were sitting outside, you could hear like emergency sirens.
I think just regular old city
Here's
sounds.
a helicopter.
I don't know. I'm not used to the sound of the
I think
city.
it was a weed whacker.
There's a weed whacker.
I'm afraid, like,
Some motorcycle.
that made me realize how much of a pussy I really am. Because we lost power for like 30 minutes, and seriously, part of me was like, I hope these guys don't leave, because, like, what if, like, the end times are nigh? What if the end is nigh?
You got Leia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Barks at everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad we survived. Thank you all for being my rocks during my time of insecurity. And let's just get to the show. Let's redo it all again. Sitting across from me, the man with the longest attendance record.
Good Lord.
That was the first terrible joke.
I was going to say, maybe the people can watch it again, too, from the...
On the VOD.
On
Yeah,
the
you can go to the
VOD,
VOD and you can watch the...
And you can watch our poor ass attempt at reenacting everything we did before.
Let's not subject them to that. That sounds terrible.
So I have to come up with 2 shows essentially in one night.
Yes.
Damn. All right, how else can I introduce this man? He is the bread to my butter. I think.
No, let's try that again.
I think if me and him were to put our sperm together.
Not at all.
No?
Never going to
That's
happen.
from the first show.
Well, that was from the first show. Damn it.
Sir Aaron Carter here, everybody. What's happening?
The real David Webb here. How's it
There
going,
you go.
everybody?
No, and
I'm me.
Yeah, okay.
Glaze right over
You
all
know
that.
everybody. There's things we do need to address. And we'll. Damn it. We had such good banter the first time. David Webb is doing his TV show called Zero to Hero, where he's trying to beat me in Street Fighter.
What station is that on?
TBN.
Oh, okay.
The Bible Network. Because it's going to take a miracle for this man to beat me.
I want to
You
see
know what?
that.
I ain't even mad. That was good.
See that.
He is going to need to call down the dear Lord Jesus to help him defeat me. So you can catch him right after Joel Osteen. And,
Wow.
and right before Bubba Sparks.
Do you have a day and like a time slot that you do this in though?
Okay, so it was gonna be Thursdays at 7. Starting,
Nobody cares about the past.
Starting next week, it will be Thursdays at 7. This week, I did it on Monday because I thought there were other commitments.
All right,
that
so
were happening
Thursday
on
at 7.
Thursday.
Tune
Thursdays
in.
at 7. Tune in.
Summary, I watched part of your first episode. I was very, very pleased with what I saw.
That's
this
good.
is going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm surprised at your character choice.
You know what? That wasn't even the first character choice. And that's not even mine. That was my coach.
Well,
he suggested.
He's choosing a top tier character for you,
Yes.
because there's only a few characters who are. So if you guys, why are we dancing around it? It's Laura. He's choosing Laura, and just because I have like my geek nerd crush on Laura, I will still punch her in the face. So if that was part of your psyche, is choosing the character I'm most sexually attracted to, in hopes that I would go easy
wrong.
on you.
You know
Because you should have been Zangief.
You know what's funny is that I'm 99.9% sure that did not cross Jay's mind at all when he picked that. But when he told me Laura, I said, "Oh, Cory's gonna be distracted."
Yeah, it is hard for me to.
So we got the
focus.
professional looking at it, and then David.
And then David.
Yeah. I felt very much at ease when, you were going over the very minor basics. It's going to take you a lot longer than I think you think it's going to take. I'm looking forward to it. Do we have a date yet? So we keep saying it's going to be so and so weeks, but do we have a date?
6 weeks. I think I counted it out, and I think it's June 10th is a Saturday. I figured we would do it on a weekend.
Do it on a weekend, and we're
Yeah,
gonna have Are we gonna do the rest of the matches? Because this is gonna be a fight card.
Right. That's why I chose the Saturday, because we can do like a whole all these matches lead up to the headlining fight. That's how I've been promoting.
Are you guys the headlining fight?
Yeah, we're the headlining
This
fight.
is the wackest card I have ever
This
seen.
thing is all like upside down.
Exactly.
Here, guys. I mean,
Aaron's the prelims. No one
Clearly,
cares about
I'd be
that.
the headline.
You and I'm looking forward to your match. I'm not gonna lie. If we can get him to sign the contract, we'll have Aaron
It's Pacquiao, everybody.
hopefully fighting
Joel?
very own
Wow.
Gaming Sense Gaming, Joel Olstein, who I mean, that's gonna be a grudge match. Like, you guys are
It
always
is.
at each other's throats. He has a lot of pride in his former Street Fighter accolades.
I hope he does.
Aaron has a lot of pride in his ability to just
Play
pick up-
anything.
play anything.
Yeah, that's actually you're very accurate.
Jay and I were talking about you playing Street Fighter, because he went back and he watched the VOD where we were playing.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, the most infuriating thing is Aaron has zero idea of what he's actually doing.
But he's doing it well.
He's button mashing and he's hitting every single special, and it's fucking pissing me off.
Doing it. I have a clue of how to win. That's all it is.
I've already defeated Aaron, so that I want to. I guess.
Yeah, but I've beat you too.
No, I beat you in a full set though.
Yeah, but I took a match off you.
You took a match.
You shouldn't even have lost a match. That's the thing, because you're classically trained.
Classically.
All I did was go in there and use my natural abilities, which clearly was good enough
Your
to take a match
ninjutsu?
off you.
No, you took one match. I attribute it to nerves.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of eyes.
That's what it was.
On us at the time. So
Okay.
I didn't really perform to my full potential. The other fight I want on there is the Battle of the Senseis. I want Jay Gist, who is my former. He never really was my trainer. He gave me tips a lot, and he would watch my VODs and give me advice. But really, I attribute most of my rapid success to Mr. Howard 123, aka Roger Howard, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl, who was like one of
I
our.
was waiting for one more AKA.
Who was
AKA Evo Spidey.
Oh yeah, aka Evil Spidey, who was actually one of our longest term fans. He's super good. He made me personalized YouTube tutorial videos that explained all the stuff that Jay was trying to explain to Webb in much more detail.
It was episode 1.
saying.
1.
I'm just saying.
Gotta start somewhere.
Joining us on the show to my right, if you guys are wondering who his voice is, if you're a real VGB fan and you hear his voice and you already knew who it was, congratulations. You deserve a cookie. He is one of the longest standing. He's the OG David, the original David of this show. My childhood friend, who's been really busy, but he came back to fill Ivy's slot. How's it going, David?
Wow.
That sounded really bad.
Yeah.
Please don't say that.
What is wrong? Man, you guys are terrible.
He's got a girlfriend.
I do.
You guys are terrible.
I'm taking ladies.
He's been hanging out with Europeans,
Oh, hi guys.
I know, right?
and then he comes back with all these wild ideas.
Yeah.
I did. Okay, so if you guys are wondering why I've been remote most of the time, is I was in Washington, D.C., hanging out with the Energy SMITE team in association with Events DC, where we basically spent a week enjoying the city. We got to see the Capitol building. We did Segway tours, an escape room. We went to the finest restaurants, tasted the finest coffees. We did beer. We did everything.
The finest coffees.
The finest of
it's a
coffee.
big thing.
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
is. Seriously. Their coffee culture is amazing. We went to a place called Compass Coffee. And Europeans, these Europeans, I'm not just going to generalize, but Emilito, and Yaman, I think, were the two who were the biggest coffee heads. And they were just shitting on American coffee the whole time. And they think it's absurd that anybody would drink an iced coffee. To them, that is like blasphemy.
I want to meet them so bad holding an iced coffee in my hand.
They just think it's stupid. They're like, why would anybody drink this cold? It's a hot drink. Like,
Yeah, but they also drink beer warm, so...
I don't know.
That's
I don't know. Someone's pretty triggered. But they... we went to this Compass Coffee, and they made it, like, they took it as a challenge, because I explained the setting. I was like, these guys think American coffee is garbage. Explain what you guys like, and then you guys match the flavor to them. And they went back, came back with a concoction, this shot of, like, espresso or something like that, knocked all of us on our ass. Like, we were wired for, like, the next 2 hours. And then we all just crashed.
Was it good, or did he just give you cocaine? And
it was amazing. No, the taste, the flavor, it was all just beautiful. Emelito like tweeted like best coffee I've ever had. Like it was amazing. They had like when I say the finest coffees, I mean the finest of coffees.
I don't like coffee at all, so I mean, I guess it just doesn't resonate with me.
How was the Segway tour?
Segway tour was great, except the time I fell.
Oh, what? You fell?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Second time we're talking about this. Huh? We're gonna
That's the one thing that I wanted to bring back on this.
Yeah, you really wanted to talk about my falling. Well, I felt like a man. Let's just give you guys the spark notes. I was beasting up on the Segway. I was doing this really sweet pan shot around the players. The wheel got stuck in between the concrete and the grass. It could have happened to anybody.
He went through a puddle of mud.
He went through a puddle of mud. He went through the band, puddle of mud. And they tripped him.
Wow, kudos.
Thank you.
Wow, I'll give you that one. A puddle of mud reference. And I fell. But like I said, I was actually recording as it happened, and I did check back to the footage to make sure I had it. And I do have the footage of me falling off the Segway.
I have so many
I feel like
cuts
he's
in
just
my
going to
mind.
doctor it, though, so it makes sounds more mad. Like,
Yeah, he's going to slow it down.
In the background, you see me Peter Griffining. No, I felt like a man. I'm very proud of the way I fell. Honestly, I've fallen off of everything I've ever driven.
What?
I've fallen off so many things.
I have. I'm a professional faller. I've fallen off motorcycles when I was younger, doing dirt bikes and stuff. I always fell. I fell off skateboards. I fell off my pogo stick. I fell off everything. And now I've fallen off a Segway, and I felt like a boss. It wasn't no or oh my god, or there was no bitching out. I realized at the moment I fell off the Segway that I am an alpha.
Let me
Like
point
the
something out.
these are very
show?
strong words coming out right now.
Yeah, he has powers.
Was that your ability to fall? Said I'm an alpha.
Let me just point something out. The boss way of riding a Segway would to be not to fall.
No.
There's nothing boss about falling.
The boss way to ride a Segway
Is
to
not to ride a Segway.
at
But
all.
if you had to ride a Segway,
then it must be the end of times, because just walk.
Corey was whipping out his Segway when the power went out too.
Just walk.
I think you find out what you're really made of
When you ride a Segway.
in a moment when you
When you're about to fall over.
when you got that 10 miles per hour wind going through your beard.
Whoa.
And you start in your head, you hear, get your motor running.
I think that's the same way that people feel on Rascals.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
Okay.
In Corey's mind, it's all black and white, Sons of Anarchy, and then
Yeah.
to everybody else is.
If that whole show, Sons of Anarchy, was done on Segways, it would be a much different show.
Ooh, did we just come up with a parody for our YouTube channel?
Let's make this, guys. I want to be a part of it.
Sounds like an expensive parody with
It'll
all
be
those
worth it.
Segways.
Well, we'll
worth
just have to
it.
get one and then shoot it all together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We'll get it in
Single
post,
camera.
guys.
It'll be fine. Do we cover our sponsors? I
We
always say
will.
that. 'cause
We'll get to those.
one of them
We'll get
is
to
in-
those. I just want to say that's how life works. When you're those times when you're in those moments of crisis, when you wreck your car, or when you're have a gun in your face when you're getting robbed at a store. That's when you figure out whether you're an alpha or a beta. Some people rise to the occasion like a true alpha male, and others fall by the wayside. Like
What's rising to the occasion when you have a gun in your face and you're being robbed?
You
When-
hand
when
over
you
your
just-
money
yeah,
without
hand
beating
over the
yourself.
damn
Yeah,
money.
when you-
Yes.
when you do what they fucking say.
Good Lord. You rise to the occasion and then bam, you're dead.
No, some people break down and they cry. Like
Who does that?
I totally imagine Webb breaking down and crying if someone pointed a gun in his head.
I mean, I won't deny it's not a possibility. I'm just.
I mean, I
Depends
can
on what
say,
the situation calls
Aaron,
for.
have you had a gun pointed at you?
Multiple times.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, me too.
No,
Me
I'm
too.
serious.
I had a gun pointed at me when I was 12, and then when I was 26.
What was the situation?
Robbery 1, and then just the hood person on the street 2.
Oh, is that when you got robbed at GameStop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So robbed at GameStop, and then
Mine were a
the
little
hood.
bit different.
Just-
Mine were a little bit different than yours.
okay.
I had cops pointing their guns at me once.
I've never had
I
that.
believe that.
Jeez, thank God.
Yeah.
Because actually, I'll probably just been shot right there. Actually, I'd probably be more afraid of that than the hood guy at
Yeah.
12. Yeah.
Well, I'm white, so I felt at ease deep down.
They're not going to shoot me.
Yeah, they're not gonna shoot me. I'm white. Hey, I was like 11 though. I was a kid, dead asleep, and my house got raided for drugs. And
How did they know so soon?
Yeah, you hide them. You hide them in the kids' room. That's what you do.
Well,
people.
if I remember correctly, didn't your childhood room have black lights and like blacklight posters? So
I
that
think-
would be the first place they
That
would
is
check.
the-
They
yeah,
put
you
down
said
those
that.
posters and they look behind them.
Yeah.
This was before I think I
Shawshanked
went through
it.
my music revolution. of
Okay.
all that stuff. This was before the black lights and all that. And the second time was my dad. My dad pointed a gun at me.
Yeah, that's love right there.
That's love.
Missed some gems about the dad earlier too.
Yeah.
We never get those back.
Never get them back. Everything is lost in the abyss.
Do you
of
want
that
those
power
back? That's the thing.
Meh.
So we'll move on to our sponsors. So we got a big announcement from one of our sponsors, our biggest sponsor, Oblivion Comics and Coffee, is finally opening their doors.
Yay.
I'm so
Just
excited.
yesterday.
What's the official date? I don't want to, because I know we know some stuff. So I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the public stuff.
Wednesday, May 10th.
Wednesday, May 10th.
Ribbon cutting ceremony is at 9:15 to 10
May the
a.m.
10th be with you.
I cannot wait to see
So come get your coffee.
L Boogie holding those giant scissors.
I really hope they have giant scissors.
they're going to be the
I thought
size
she
of her.
was. I
Yeah,
thought she
they
was
are.
doing Wolverine claws.
Oh, that'd be even
Oh,
I thought
she's
like,
she's in chat. Let's see what she says.
Yeah, ask her.
Edward
wait for
Scissor
that delay.
Claus.
That delay.
This is gonna be. I'm actually. This is like Christmas. I haven't been this excited for anything in so long. If you're in the Sacramento area, I know it's tough because it's gonna be on a Wednesday. So even if you can't come in the morning, like after work on your lunch break, if you're close to that area, you got to go check it out. I'm hoping to be there for most of the day.
Yeah.
I think we're recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Wednesday. I think we're going to be recording the show live from there. We still need to work out those little ones and twos things.
deets.
You guys spoil surprises? No, we didn't spoil no surprises. That was the surprise that you were going to see. If you guys podcast listener, she's in chat talking to us. Is it that the scissors are going to be the same
Hit
size
her
as
in her
you?
head.
I think that's what it's going to be.
I think that's what the surprise was.
Other big news we got. I don't think we have any other big news.
I was like,
What's on the calendar? We have like 0 show notes, and it's one of those weird situations
Where
where
are there show notes?
we've already done like most of a show and nothing happened. Did want to get it out there again. The downer of the day is that
You want to get it out there again?
well, yeah, well,
can
it's
you
a big
wait on
deal.
this one,
no,
please?
Yeah,
no,
that's exactly
it's
what
time
you're
to
supposed
do
to
it.
do.
No,
End the
now is the time. He's
That's why the lights went off in the first place, because you
Lights
sucked
went
all the energy out of the room.
well,
Or did he?
it's a big deal though. If you guys have been following the SMITE community at all, there's a guy named Allied, who's a young guy, 25 years old, who's been fighting cancer. He did officially pass today, which is sad. But as we discussed earlier, like the guy was so amazing. Even up till these last days, he was all over Twitch in his friends' chats, memeing and trolling, and dude was awesome. And I think that's worth saying that that's the way you want to go out. I imagine Aaron going out that way.
Memeing?
I often imagine
Memeing?
the way Aaron's going to go out.
I think what he means to say is doing you.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I think that's like something like I know if like
I would hope to be doing me at, like, extremely old age with family surrounded by me. But, yeah, same thing.
damn. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, isn't that how everybody wants to?
I want to go out. That's weird when you think about it. Like I want to go out not knowing I went out.
I hear that so many times.
Oh,
I
so
want
just
to be
like-
sleep.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to sleep and then just like okay, boom, it's done.
Seamless transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Nah.
not bad.
straight into then Prince and David Bowie are going to welcome me up into the pearly gates with a ballad. It'll be all of my favorite songs.
I feel like you're not going to go straight there. I feel like there's going to be a stop where they're going to have to they're going to have to weigh some things.
I'm glad you weighed in on that one.
They're going to have to check some credits.
I was gonna say.
Are you kidding? I think of everybody here, I got the easy pass straight up there.
Of everybody here?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Are we counting everybody?
I'm pretty sure the big guy wants to hang out with me more than you clowns.
Have you seen So we do the question thing on the show, and actually we got to do that with Gando.
I don't know what that means.
You don't want to know.
10 questions.
The
do
one,
you want to do that tonight? Do you have the questions?
Yeah,
He always has
All right.
questions.
Yeah, but the one thing you want to hear God say, that was the last one for actually, like, if God really exists, what do you want to hear when you meet him in heaven?
Yep, you're in.
That's all you want?
That's all.
I'm okay with that. If I hear that, I'll be happy.
Aaron, what do you want to hear?
I want to hear like a really, really good joke. Like,
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
None that's ever, like, as soon as I get up there, we're like, just, so what did the, so-and-so to say to the so-and-so? And then I was like, never heard this one before. And then just boom, and just dying laughing.
Or
you die.
You would be dying laughing. 'Cause you would just be laughing.
Again.
Or he says, all right, so a priest, a rabbi.
I think what I wanted to hear is, I don't know what I'd want to hear. Yeah, I don't know. I think we just hang out for a little while, listen to some tunes.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what do you think he listens to? You think
Little
he-
Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
He'll,
He's
Yeah.
starting, ain't no telling. He's
You think he's got broccoli?
Yep.
I think
Exactly.
no.
The single was dope, fam.
I want to hear like people's new shit. I want to hear like the new John Lennon songs. Because, John Lennon's up. Well, actually, I don't know if he made it up. But if he did, him and Prince got to have collabed already. MJ is up there rocking with
Jordan?
Elvis.
How many mixtapes do you think are up there? You think there's a lot of mixtapes up there, probably.
Oh, yeah. Only mixtapes in heaven.
Only mixtapes.
There's no currency, right? I think that's in the Bible.
There's
Thou
no
shalt not
currency in
have
heaven?
currency.
Thou shalt not have currency.
Okay.
Thou shalt only.
Commandment number 11.
No, thou shalt not be signed to a label.
Oh, man.
Okay, what else do we got to cover, guys? David Ng, you've been gone for a very long time, man. What's life been like for you outside of the VGB universe?
Working.
And then when you're not working, what's going on? What's the game situation like?
Oh, well, I downloaded Witcher 3, and I've been
Hey.
playing that a lot.
Wow, welcome to 2015.
I know, it's great.
Wait, when did Witcher 3 come out? Was
Yeah,
that about
2015.
2015?
Yeah.
Okay.
2015,
All right.
Yeah. It's really good, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Y'all heard this new game, Witcher 3.
What's the wait?
It's lit,
Did
fam.
something come after? Did something come after it?
What do you mean
Well,
after?
just addition, like more
Just
expansions.
DLCs is what.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm working
alright.
through the
yeah.
DLCs now. I finished the game finally after like 100 hours.
Jeez, you were into it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, 100 hours.
Yeah, I don't mess around with my RPGs.
Yeah, you are the kind of like. So we've played. Here's an example.
Yeah, where are you gonna go with this?
Here's the example. We played Minecraft with him, and
God.
he would dig. That's it for like hours in the whole session that we're playing. He's like, "Where's Gando?" Well, he's just digging down there. Just like,
And did I not have some cool shit or
He
what?
I was gonna say, you
Yeah.
find some cool shit when you
okay,
dig.
but it's like, okay, you got cool stuff, but you're just digging now. Like that's it. And he's like, okay, I need more pickaxes. Like you got all the stuff, Okay, build it and then dig, and then you go down. Literally, one time we went down, and he had this whole underground, just caverns everywhere, and it's like you get lost.
MTV Cribs. Hey guys, welcome to our crib.
I think it was when you were trying
Basically.
to build the Dark Spire thing.
Oh, yeah, that was the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, that teleporting thing.
No, this
No,
was,
it was,
like something that generated enemies and then killed
We were
them.
way too overambitious with that one.
Yeah, that
I think it was a
little bit
great
much.
idea in practice, but we made it way too big.
Yeah, the server couldn't handle it.
Yeah. So you're playing Witcher 3. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
It has Battletoads.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Besides that, though, like, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. I don't know. I mean, I try not to think about it too much. I'm not sure what I'm doing with my life, guys.
It's getting
No,
really-
Wow,
this is getting real.
This episode's getting existential
Here's the
really
thing.
quick.
No one knows what they're doing with their life. Even those people that say, "Oh yeah, I know it. I have a drive." No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. You're just flying through space on a giant ball of rock and water.
Inside of a meat puppet.
Did everybody get
Exactly.
high for the show and just not tell me? Because this show,
That's what
what's
happens.
going on?
No, this is getting real. This is what I like because I think we're all just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year.
All
That's
of
a
us are
terrible
2
lyric.
souls.
What are we?
It's a terrible.
Time
Here's
Lords?
here's
That's a
the thing.
classic American classic lyric right there.
Not to
Aaron.
black people. So these
Oh,
two,
I'm sorry. What's a classic lyric to you?
As you were saying, Aaron.
cruising down the street in my 6'5". Yeah. You all knew it though, didn't you? Exactly.
Today was a good day.
Exact. Boom. Look. Thank you. I had some feedback on an old show that we did.
Oh, that's good. Let's
Not
go
an old
fix
show.
that.
No, it was like
okay.
2 weeks ago or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
When you two jackknobs.
What do you mean by you two? Us two?
Yes, Webb and Cory.
Wait, I'm a jackknob?
Yes.
For what?
Apparently, they said that I cannot date a gamer girl.
You cannot like you're not allowed to, or you
Like-
cannot like you
Like
won't.
he shouldn't.
Like I shouldn't. Yes.
You shouldn't.
No, I
Okay.
didn't say that.
I don't remember.
I don't think I said that. I have very strong opinions on who you should date.
That's
But-
definitely no. Yours.
We're
yours
gonna
is
get into
wrong.
that later.
No, I know who you need to date.
That's for after the show, guys.
Yeah, yours is definitely wrong.
No, okay, but I don't. I think you'd be fine with a gamer girl. You
Was it just you then, Webb? Maybe it was just you.
It may have been me because of your competitiveness and
So-
your.
He says my competitiveness would.
Okay, let me rephrase. Not competitiveness, because competitiveness is fine. That's hard to say multiple times
Okay.
in a row. It's the trash talking. That
That's
I
all a
think
part
would
of the
get you in trouble.
competitiveness. That's all
that
a part
would,
of the
that would get you in
competitiveness.
trouble really quick.
It could, but it depends. I mean,
Do you
Okay,
play
what was the
games
feedback?
against your significant other?
against no.
Is it all co-op?
Yeah, it's co-op when we play
So
together.
none of you guys play games against.
not at all.
She's not a big gamer.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's understandable.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
my
understandable.
wife doesn't play video games.
Your wife plays video games.
The only one that she likes to play is
Sims 2.
That's
actually
every girl.
Sims 4.
Yeah.
So get it right.
Yeah, get it right. And
Nightclub
then,
expansion.
And then Modern Warfare 3.
And you don't play her?
The Horde mode,
Oh, okay.
the survival.
Okay, all right. That's yeah. I was about to say
And I
you don't
think
go.
And I
You
think
don't 1v1.
No, I used to 1v1 her in Halo.
There you go.
It's sniper in her tank. She got pissed. She said, "I have a tank. How am I losing?" Anyway, so
Your head's exposed,
what-
sweetie.
yeah. What was the
Head's
feedback?
exposed.
Who was it from?
It was from. I'll keep the source anonymous.
All right, we all know who.
But they partially agreed,
Okay,
and I had a debate.
of course he did.
Of course,
Proving my point.
Was it heated?
it's always heated.
Gross.
And I think I came out on top.
Gross.
Nice.
I
You
feel,
always think that.
I feel like. I feel like.
the one-liners.
feel
tonight.
like I proved my point that I definitely can. And
But not that you will.
Aaron, you
don't know.
need a woman.
No.
You need a woman, first of all.
first of all,
You
you
don't need- you don't
said
need a
I should
girl.
troll for
prison women.
prison wives.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
not okay.
Hang on,
People
first of
who hear
all-
that on the podcast are going to misconstrue that.
That's a reality show.
I don't
Prison
want him
wives.
to like
Yeah.
try and get a girl who's in prison. I think he should troll around the police station and pick up a broken-hearted woman whose husband or boyfriend is in prison and is being a dick.
Horrendous.
Ideally,
idea.
That
in
sounds
prison
terrible.
for
That is a
life.
horrendous idea.
Number one, ideally in prison for life, because then you don't have to deal with the mess.
But then they're connected,
No
and
chance
they might
of-
have people on the outside. It's just all bad. It's
Exactly.
all bad.
Or maybe we don't discount the women that are actually in prison.
Nope.
Maybe
you-
that's good for Aaron to ease into
you
it.
discount
Definitely, Aaron needs a woman with a kid. That needs to be a prerequisite.
No.
When you're filling out
Can you explain your logic?
J-date,
Yeah, please explain that
you're
logic.
just that type of guy. You need a woman who needs you.
You gave him an asthma attack.
Yeah.
Where's your hype? Where's your hype juice?
I think
Oh, and that's why I take it before the show. Oh my gosh. Woo.
I think you do.
That is
like you.
that is solidly bad advice.
Oh my
I'm pretty sure it's
gosh.
airtight. Like
That is like adamantium steel type, like hard and bad advice. Like that is horrendous.
I can't see.
Now, to those in the audience, of the four of us, which two do you think are married?
That's good. Yeah, for
That's
those in
good.
chat.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a little good game. Definitely, I know more about women than any of you. So if you guys have, if
You know who else said that?
No.
The little orange president that we have.
Oh, wow. Wow.
they love to be graphic.
I'm glad you didn't finish that.
Yeah, no, finish that sentence.
Said I'm a podcast host. I
By
can
the
do anything I
hand,
want.
guys. By the hand. They love holding hands.
I just tell them I'm a podcast host. I can do anything. They
No.
love it.
But Aaron, I know you you don't want to pick
Oh,
up someone
man.
else's saved file, but I think that's just the kind of guy you are.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know if you have the skills to build a relationship from scratch.
Sheesh.
Wait, you're not building a relationship?
You're always building a relationship, Gando.
What
He's
is that?
just so far gone. I don't understand what the heck it is.
I think
Where's that What You Playing
He
theme
thinks,
song?
Yeah, I know, right?
I've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate Aaron's love life into the show for a while. I'd like us to all come to the show with a woman and do like
I just see like
let's
three
make a joke.
hookers coming in.
The two people who, at the table who are married are going to have some explaining. It's like, no. It's not what you think. This is for Aaron.
That's horrendous.
Social experiment.
And I already told you I don't do blind dates anymore.
Well, they're not going to be
What about
blind. They're going to
speed
see.
dating?
Yeah, they'll have vision.
No.
They might be
So
deaf, but
we
they'll
went
see.
to Coin Op,
Yes.
and they were doing speed dating there
Okay.
at Coin Op,
Sure.
and nothing, personal to anybody that was out there who that may work for you, that definitely might work for you, but the pool there definitely looked like it was the shallow end of the.
Well, it's an interesting place to have speed dating.
And also, that's an interesting place to
I
have.
don't see
yes.
that as an iconic.
There was a
venue.
brother there in a trench coat, and I was like,
Ooh, he's a flasher.
yeah.
100%.
I was like, it's July, first of all. So what's going on?
But they're in the basement, so it's cool.
I don't care. Either there's nothing under there or a shotgun. There's two, and it's not a good
Two
thing.
options.
Yes, two options.
Either
Maybe
one.
it's both.
Maybe it's both. Maybe
That would be terrible. I'm like, there's video
the
games
naked
everywhere.
gunman.
dude.
I can see the headlines now. Naked gunman strikes again.
Hey, you can't identify his clothing.
No.
And you wouldn't want to identify anything else.
I'm good on the speed dating. Definitely good on the speed dating.
Oh
That's,
man.
that's cool.
I think that's what we need to do though on the show is we each bring a candidate, we'll call it, and we play the match game.
You mean I have to find someone that wants to like hang out with Aaron?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, that's not a hard thing, Gando. So I don't know why you're saying that.
I think even better. I love this from chat. Shot. He says that we should all put up a Craigslist ad and see
Done.
who we can get from Aaron.
That is the worst idea.
This is terrible. Yes, please don't do
that
that.
is the worst. He said Craigslist.
Craigslist.com.
I fear for Aaron's life. If you do
I
this.
feel for my own safety. Craigslist, like that's
Yes.
the worst
Aaron,
idea.
okay, between men, just us, me and you. Ignore these other two men. It's
and
just
everyone in chat.
and everyone in chat and
Personals?
anyone who listens to this ever.
Would
from,
never do Craigslist.
Just me and you. Have you tried Tinder?
No,
You never even installed it.
no.
Can I look through your app history?
If you like, there's no Tinder on there.
I mean,
I was going
the
to.
history of apps you've downloaded in the past. You'll let me go
Yeah.
through.
I have no problem with that.
All right.
All right.
Okay. What would you be against getting a Tinder and letting us manage it for you?
I
Oh,
would
that sounds weird.
like the video idea. Yeah,
Yep.
that'd be fun, but it would be all in a comical sense.
No,
it wouldn't be.
no,
in a
I wanna do it
serious-
seriously.
100%. You're gonna meet them.
And we asked them if they're okay with us doing an IRL stream of the first date.
That does
This
sound
sounds really
terrible.
What
awkward.
category do you
Aaron,
think?
if
Sounds,
you-
yeah, I know. You don't want to start your whole thing on
Maybe
an
you
IRL.
do. Maybe
I
you
don't
do.
know.
Maybe
That's
you
the
do.
type of person
People
that
start in World of Warcraft.
I think
I
Aaron,
don't think you should have Aaron or
What?
Corey be your matchmaker, man.
Oh no, I know this for sure.
dare you,
I know
David?
this for sure.
How dare you? I'm a
failed.
great matchmaker.
you
Failed. Really? So what's your record here?
Miscellaneous romance,
Give me a
casual
chance.
encounters,
He said,
misconnections.
what's your record here? Give me a chance.
You gotta give me a chance.
What's your shooting average? Give me a chance, bro.
How do you think I got every job I've ever had? Do
It's
you have a
horrible.
resume?
So
Give me a chance.
Give me a chance.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you get stuff. That's how you get stuff done. I
That's how-
think If we find a girl for Aaron that would let us live stream the first date, that's a keeper.
That's the keeper. You marry
That's
her
the
right
type
there.
of person you are into. You're into someone
What?
who, yeah.
How so? Please explain
you're
that.
outgoing. You kind of like the strangeness of being. Yeah, like you're very.
You like to be in the spotlight.
You're bold.
So a girl who
Yeah.
wants to stream the first date would be okay with the spotlight. That'd be a good thing for you.
Boom.
Wow,
He
you were
just dropped some
co-signing on
logic.
his
These
thing
two
of
both are.
strangeness.
I'm on Craigslist right now trying to figure out which category to put you in.
No, I don't think this is a good idea.
Miscellaneous
But I
romance.
understand. But I understand what
Casual
Corey's trying to
encounters.
say.
Rants and raves. That sounds like fun.
That's
Rants and raves.
horrible ideas.
All right, rants and raves it is.
Horrible ideas.
Because you're the guy who's so not bashful. You're not shy. You'll do whatever. Like you
I'm
have
not,
no.
no, I'm not do whatever. First of all,
Well, you're always,
just because I can.
How many times have I gotten a text
speak-
from Aaron that says I'm down for whatever?
as bad as many crickets, which is 0. Yeah.
Aaron, but seriously, you pride yourself
No, I think-
on this air of like I'll go up to anybody, talk about anything. You do them in your videos. You're not shy.
You do them in your movies that you make.
Yeah, you know
the
those
movie
cute,
pictures
those
that
cute
you
little
make.
things you do, and like you'll just hand a complete stranger your phone and say, "Go through my stuff." Like you're open like that.
I don't see where you're going.
You don't
with.
hide anything. So I'm saying if you had a girl who we could convince to meet with you, do a first date on stream or on the podcast, that would be perfect for you because that'd mean they are in the same frame of mind.
Yeah.
Or they're desperate.
Oh my god! So when you do
The
it,
glass is half full.
good
Aaron.
lord,
Glass is half full.
this is why you're single. This is why you're gonna die that way.
Man. And we're back to the dark side, guys.
Right? Jeez.
We're gonna bring this whole thing full circle.
He's gone through every single one. You need somebody that needs you. You need somebody that's
Outgoing like you.
outgoing like
You
you.
need somebody who likes to be in the spotlight
You
like
need
you.
somebody, yeah, you need somebody that's weird like you.
Chat wants to know what's your type, Aaron.
I don't think I have a type. I don't like.
That makes no sense.
So he's
Well,
open to
he-
anything.
If he doesn't go on dates, he can't develop a type. Like,
Damn.
He can't know what he
he's
wants.
He's not wrong in you know.
I'm just saying.
In saying that, you know. I mean,
I think he will have a type, but he doesn't yet.
you can say I know things that I
Oh,
don't
man.
like.
Our sponsor just jumped in.
Sponsor who?
Yeah, Oblivion said, let us know what we can do to help Aaron.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
We'll put
Thanks.
his picture up.
Thanks, LB.
Put him up as employee of the month. There you go.
She'll
Yeah,
think he's
that-
successful.
Yes, exactly.
That's
It's all
there.
bait and switch. I
Best
got you.
barista.
I don't
That's
know if this
what
is
it
stereotyping. I asked chat, what type of girls do you think Aaron would be interested in? And
Everybody
right
said
up,
black.
right off the jump, we got 2. No, not even.
No.
Ceramic Dragon says thick chicks. Nismonic says thick chicks.
Emphasis. 2 C's. All caps.
Yep.
So much
Ego Brain
stereotypical.
thinks Aaron is asexual.
He's gonna reproduce with himself.
First
produced
of all,
by
I
budding?
don't want to hear anything from Ego Brain talking about asexual. Isn't he the one that dated the online Final Fantasy chick?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's out.
I think he just left chat immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
That's the
Yeah.
one thing you could bring up that will like send him into just rage mode, and he'll just shut down and leave you. I was there for those times, man.
There were more than one.
Yeah, he
Well,
had.
it persisted for a while.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember his screen name. This is gonna really upset me. He
Just,
had like the cutest little, like, oh man, what was it?
I hate to break your fantasy, Ego Brain, but it was a freaking 40-year-old guy in Missouri with a
He's
good
like, I
internet-
was young.
with a good internet connection.
You know, actually, my cousin met his wife through Final Fantasy.
So that means there's no other females playing because that was the one
was the
that was
one.
actual real online.
That was the one.
Uh,
Yep. I have a coworker who met his and I told him, I said, you're probably one of the luckiest dude in the world. He met his girlfriend through League of Legends, and I was like, that's insanity.
So again, there's no more chicks playing
That's
League of Legends now.
insanity. Yeah.
AKA LB says that they can do a meet Aaron night at Oblivion.
Oh, that's
And
scary.
she spelt meat MEAT.
Wow. Really?
That's why it's not happening.
Take
You know, a
that.
bunch of people with
creepy.
cleavers.
That's
coming in.
pretty creepy.
This is where we meet Aaron, right?
She did say it was gonna be in the basement. So.
Yeah. Do not need that night. We're good. Thank you.
Sonic says
That'd be
he-
cute though. You do like a book signing kind of thing. Have a table set up. People come up and talk to you for a little bit.
What am I signing?
No, you just like talk and hand out
Your
business
phone
cards.
number.
With your number and stuff.
Okay.
You match.com profile.
I'm
Yeah,
always down for people
exactly.
to meet me.
We
yeah.
do a QR
I
code.
think I'm a very nice person to meet. Yeah.
Yeah, depends on the day.
Okay. Thursdays.
I don't understand why you're still single. It'll be a mystery that goes down along with
I'll introduce my girlfriend to all of you guys.
whether aliens exist. There's a bunch of stuff we don't know about the world, and whether Aaron will ever find a woman is definitely on that list. But I think we should chronicle it when it does happen on the podcast. I think it needs to be a public relationship that we discuss.
I think we've
each week.
proven already that we are going to discuss it at length every time.
I think so too.
Yeah. About a whole new
That's
segment
if
on the show.
I decide to discuss it at length.
Well,
Or
you
maybe.
don't. We
No, it
just make
doesn't
stuff
matter
up.
because we'll figure something out.
You know what's crazy though? When I went on the first blind date, I did have people stalking me while I was on said blind date.
I don't know what that means.
Elaborate.
I had he was on the show once. Dominique,
Oh,
Deep
yeah.
very
Downs.
close friends
Yeah.
of mine, friend of mine. He was in the parking lot, looking inside the restaurant through the window the whole
Just
time.
making sure she wasn't going to murder you or what?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Did
He
you
told me
know?
that. He told me that later.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this was not weird at all.
I was
Like,
just saying, was it like in the in the sitcoms where you had like a walkie in your ear?
I didn't even know he
Okay,
was.
say
Wow,
this.
that's terrible. I didn't even know he was. He knew about it. Like I didn't until I saw his truck outside. So I was like, that's creepy as all can be.
The Defenders
Wow.
just released a new trailer, ladies and gentlemen.
Sweet.
We're watching it before
Segue.
the show, and we have some opinions on it. We didn't do a reaction video, which is one of the things we've been trying on. If you want to check them out, they're on our YouTube. And now we have David here, who's an actual comic book expert,
Yes,
not
I
like
am.
these posers.
Oh my god!
Sorry, when
Oh my
when
God.
David Ing is here, you are no longer David. You are Webb. So when David,
I've never actually been David on the show.
It's pretty rare, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty rare.
you're Webb. When
I'm
I
a
say
little worried
David,
when
that's
you say
why when I
David.
say David, I'm not talking to you.
When were you ever David?
I don't think I ever was. For this exact reason.
The real David.
Oh.
Ing.
Oh wow!
Whoa there.
You're flirting now.
Whoa there.
You're flirting the line.
The real David Ing actually reads the comic
Copyright
books.
infringement.
He doesn't just watch
Hey.
YouTube videos that break down what happened in comic books.
I read
What's
comic
what's the
books.
problem with that with you?
I think it's just phony.
Okay, I think we had this discussion already.
He's
Yeah,
been
we
in
did.
DC for,
Yeah.
for 2 weeks
Yeah.
and he's coming out.
Oh, you're just phony. You're a phony guy.
It's fake news.
Phony.
Yeah.
I
Um,
read comic books. Thank you very much.
It's like just reading Spark books. Spark Notes.
Spark books.
I
books.
aged myself.
I don't know
That's
what
like
Spark Notes
when
are.
you'd read the Spark Notes, like you'd be
It's okay.
assigned a
That
book.
just means you weren't a cheater.
Yeah. You're cheating, essentially. You have no real tie to the characters. You didn't touch the art with your fingers
That's
and
disgusting.
absorb the beauty.
I try not to do that though because you leave
Indie-
smudges on the pages.
See, that's a real comic book guy right there.
Well, how do you know that
That's
my
my
respect for the comic book isn't that much greater because I don't even want to touch them or be in the same room with them?
Because I know that's bullshit.
Vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
No, it's because you're cheap ass.
Oh,
So
man.
now that we have a real legitimate comic book fan in the house right here, David Ing, I would like to get your opinions first.
I don't. What do you want me to do?
The
about
Defenders trailer.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Car went really
It's been
fast.
a while, guys. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
break
on.
down
Which
here.
camera do I look at?
original impressions. Your
There
first,
you go.
first impressions of the trailer.
I mean, I'm feeling a little lackluster on the individual series, so I'm hoping that the combining them doesn't just kind of like meh. Because I mean, Iron Fist really was not very good.
You afraid that's gonna like water
good.
down the goodness of the other characters?
Well, I mean, they're on the downward trend right now with me because like Daredevil's good, Jessica Jones was good, yeah. Luke Cage like started out good and then tanked, and then Iron Fist was like never really good.
I can't get through Iron Fist. I tried.
It's
You're not
bad.
missing a lot.
So, what are
bad.
some things that caught your eye, or maybe some theories that you saw, something that you think is the direction of the show?
Ever since season 2 of Daredevil, I've been thinking that they're trying to set up the Shadowland series. Where is it okay if I do spoilers?
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it. It's
okay,
comic books.
Comic
Okay.
books, yeah.
So where Daredevil becomes the Beast of the Hand, where they summon like their god, and he like kind of possesses Daredevil.
You think they're going to go that outlandish with it?
That's pretty deep.
I mean, they've been setting it up for a long time, because even in season 1 of Daredevil, they talked about how the Hand wanted one specific apartment complex, and that was like their ritual ground where they had to summon it.
Okay. Aaron Carter, what do you think?
I liked it. I'm excited for it. I like the team up. I just want to see what they didn't really show too much of was how all the characters interacted with each other. It kind of seemed like they did highlight a little more of the Luke Cage and Iron Fist, because like you don't really see a Iron Fist and Jessica Jones talk, a Daredevil and Luke Cage talk.
I think that's the only way they can save Iron Fist right now, is to team him up with Luke Cage. Somehow.
He's already tanked. But
and this is the first thing too they've released. Like this is the. I mean, there's going to be a lot more. It's how many episodes? 10 full episodes for these things? I don't know.
Like 13, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's usually 13.
It's been a while since I've actually watched.
I'm excited
one.
for the team up though. I wish it would like bleed over into the cinematic universe, but or the movie universe. But
Maybe after Infinity War they'll do something. Because they'll do something cosmic and then they'll go something small again.
Well, like
that's how the comic books work.
Or maybe show some kind of parallel. Like have you seen Red Secret Empire yet?
No, I haven't started that one.
So they kind of go all over the board on that one. They go with the big guns, and then they go with the street level stuff, which is literally the Defenders. Yeah, they literally just have the Defenders plus Doctor Strange and I think that's it. Actually, they just
he's
add him
depowered
in there.
right now, right?
I have no idea.
Okay,
but yeah, I want to see like that like they're gonna do Infinity War or whatever.
Yep.
But then do a Defenders Infinity War as well. See how it affects the street level guys.
Well, it depends though how they do Infinity War, because it might not even be on Earth. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
I want to know, while we got you here too, Gando, what did you think of the Thor trailer? Did you see Ragnarok trailer?
Yes, I did.
And
I very much enjoyed it, but I am a little sad that they went basically just like Thor Guardians of the Galaxy, first of all.
Thank you.
And
Wait
then,
a minute.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
Also
Hey,
that
for
they
Gando.
show-
Thanks for stopping by, Gando.
Also, that they took World War Hulk and just put Thor as the main character.
Thank you. Gando just literally just
Wait a minute. You think it's going to be World War Hulk, but Thor is going to be?
Yeah, they switched the place, so Thor is now Hulk, and then Hulk is Silver Surfer. That's
I didn't think it
Oh.
was that way. I thought that Thor was just going to be Silver Surfer, and that Hulk has already been there. So Thor's going to get captured and show up, and you're just going to see a glimpse into the World War or the Planet Hulk story. I was actually secretly hoping. Aaron and I debated this for a while. Unfortunately, I think he was right. I was thinking that Thor's stint on that planet and seeing Hulk was going to only be like 30 minutes of the movie.
Oh no.
And then he'd be out and back to Ragnarok stuff.
No, the like first 15 minutes will be like him doing some hero stuff, then like getting smacked around by Hel, and then after that she'll go to Asgard and just blow shit up, and he'll like, when he was in Asgard trying to help out, he'll be blasted off into the universe and picked up by the other guys.
Yeah, because we already know that it's going to be a buddy cop movie between Thor and Hulk. Like that's already been out for a while.
What did you think of the big line, "We're friends from work"?
Oh, that was funny.
Oh God,
It was good. I liked
so
it.
you were just he
hang on.
was hoping you would co-sign on all his feelings.
I'm in the minority here.
Well, no, because
apparently.
Cory explained it to me, and when the way you explained it, it kind of made sense on why it was kind of a dumb line.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. The way you explained it was that it was too human of a thing for Thor to say. Like, if you said something like, "Oh, I know him," or something in that context, it would have been different. But he's a friend from work. Thor doesn't know what.
You want him to be like, "Oh,
he's not like he
we
doesn't go to
protected
the
the same
office."
realm together."
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he could have said anything in that moment, and it still would have been comical.
He's not an interesting character.
With the whole
That's what it is.
with the whole yes line, he could have said, to capitalize on it, he could have said anything, like "That's my boy," or "We ate shawarma together," or he could have said anything, and it would have made more sense than "We're friends from work."
The shawarma line would have been great Because
He
that would
treats
have been
his
like a
Avengers
callback.
thing as a job, protecting
No,
the
he
Earth.
does. He did it one time. He wasn't
Twice.
even there for the second part.
Yeah.
He
He
did
did
it twice.
What do you mean?
He was in
What do you mean he
Avengers
didn't
2.
do it
What are you
twice?
talking about?
Oh yeah,
Part
he
of
was
it.
in Avengers 2.
Good
What are
lord.
you talking about?
Good lord.
He
Do you
stabbed
even
the island
comic book?
to blow it up.
Yeah, but not the whole time though. He was doing other things in the movie.
Okay.
He wasn't with him
You
the whole
mean
time.
chasing the scepter?
I don't know. He's doing other things.
He's doing other stuff,
I
bro.
don't keep track. I don't-
He wasn't a part of the Avengers when he was doing other things.
It wasn't. No. He,
Come on, bro.
Doing the
bro.
side quests for the
Bro.
Avengers.
He
he
so
was
they
in
could
Civil.
go.
Where was he in Civil War?
He gave his identity card back. Where was the Hulk?
He was at Planet Hulk.
Oh, okay.
So we know where he was.
Okay. It was going to be terrible.
You know what movie's not going to be terrible, though, is Guardians of the Galaxy. That's
Yeah.
the one I cannot wait for. I'm so happy.
Isn't that like next week?
It's this
This
week,
Friday.
This Friday. Wow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, no. Wait, yes.
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 Yeah.
Because I was
Because the
thinking,
midnight showing starts at 7.
I was thinking about going Sunday. Maybe.
I'm excited for Ego.
I really want to know how they're going to do that.
Yeah, that'll be weird.
That's going to be
It's
very
gonna be a
weird.
trip. But if they can pull that off, then there's like Fox has no excuse for their Galactus.
I'm kind of not. That's terrible.
I actually watched. Okay, so I watch more movies on the plane ride than I watch in real life. Like I only watch movies really in a theater. I don't really watch them at home. I don't like watch movies on Netflix. I watch TV shows on Netflix, and same thing with like Hulu. So on the plane ride, I out to DC, I finally saw XMen Apocalypse.
Ugh.
Was not as bad as I thought it was.
Oh
gonna
my
be.
god.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm waiting on this crap.
Bro, hear me out. Hear
The
me out.
only thing that was terrible
It was the whole movie.
was Mr. Ooze.
was Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh wow.
No, what?
I hated
Yeah.
Mystique.
No,
I
I'm-
hated her.
I'm not upset at the fact that you believe she's terrible in that. I'm upset that you think that's the only thing that's terrible in that.
That was the. What else was that bad?
Apocalypse?
He wasn't too terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was not Apocalypse. That was some giant purple guy with a couple of powers, but that was not Apocalypse. Storm's betrayal?
Betrayal.
That was stupid. Psylocke, a very deep and interesting character, reduced to about 2 lines in the whole movie.
Eye candy.
And eye candy, yes.
And that's what
She
Mystique was.
definitely was eye candy.
Mystique.
However, that's all fine. It's good. It's movies. That's okay.
Warren Worthington, the angel, the
No.
most stupidest character in the movie. Broken wing, he gets pushed out of an airplane.
Okay.
No, but what's so poetic?
Fly!
You know what's so
Why
poetic
didn't he fly?
is that Apocalypse took those broken wings
Oh God! Please
terrible.
don't. Please don't.
and made it fly again. Sorry.
What was stupid was Apocalypse goes. Have you seen the movie?
I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil it.
That's fine.
Apocalypse goes to Psylocke,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I need strong mutants."
Okay.
Right? Basically, that's the whole thing.
He just
She-
go to Psylocke.
She takes him. No. He goes to Caliban or whatever. But Psylocke is the one like, I know where strong mutants are.
Yeah, okay.
The first person she takes him to is Angel, the guy with a broken wing, because he breaks his wing like first act. So
I mean,
she's like,
he's got
I
some
know,
healing powers, but he's not that strong.
I know who to take this guy to. You need some strong mutants. Let me take you to
The broken
old
wing.
broken pigeon wing over here. Not Magneto first. You know, the guy who literally is your whole plan. Let me take you to old broken wing over here.
A storm would have been a better choice.
Here, all that though, like it's fine. Like there's bad storytelling in a lot of movies and a lot of stupid stuff. That
This
you
is
can look past.
unexcusable.
The one thing I found super inexcusable was just Jennifer Lawrence reluctant leader hero thing.
I don't know why they made Mystique an X-Men.
They turned Mystique into a character where all like the young X-Men were like, "Oh, that's my hero. That's
So
Yeah.
that's my
the
dream."
thing is, Jennifer Lawrence is super popular.
Well,
So as soon
yeah.
as she blew up in popularity, I knew that she was going to be like the center character.
It was so stupid.
And
That was the dumb
so
part.
that's the whole series. I'm sorry, is bad, and I will debate anybody on that and be triumphant because it's a bad series. Now, I haven't seen Logan yet.
It's great.
I really want to see that one.
Spoiler alert, it's
will-
amazing.
I will not say Logan is a terrible movie because, of course, I haven't seen it. That's one. But
There's a lot of movies that you haven't seen that you say are terrible.
but is it? I've seen the other 2 Logans and they're garbage.
They're not called Logan.
You know what I'm talking
Moving
about.
on.
Yeah. But
Be
it's,
specific.
I don't know. I feel like with Marvel doing it so right, there's no excuse for anybody else to do it wrong.
You know what I
There it
found?
is.
Okay, so let's move past the shit show
Yes.
of X-Men. I did get to also watch Doctor Strange.
Very good.
Have you
I
not
liked
seen
it.
Doctor Strange
It was
yet?
good.
No, I hadn't seen it, but I was thinking a lot about Gando when I watched it because I felt like of all the heroes, that's how Gando, not being the egomaniac part, like all the bad parts, but like when he started studying the mystic arts.
Oh yeah, that's how.
I loved when he astral projects himself so he can just study constantly.
That's exactly
great.
that was such a David idea.
I would do that.
I was like, David Ing would have found out all these stupid hacks on how to reverse time and get him trapped in a time loop and like all the things that they did in that movie.
Yeah, that was actually very like perfection type of thing. A different way than just a gigantic explosion to beat the bad guy at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
An outthinking way. So like,
Yeah,
it was
because you
very
can't
good.
beat him. He's like, I don't know, he's invincible in his own universe anyway.
Anytime I've ever played a game with David, whether it's Minecraft or otherwise, and there's a possibility for you to exploit something, not like in a cheap cheese kind of way, but to like exploit the system, to put the system on trial.
Yeah.
Habeas corpus. That's what David's superpower would be.
Been
And
DC for
Habeas
2
corpus?
weeks.
Habeas
Coming out
You need a
with,
law
like,
degree for that.
legislative-
That's like-
and I think that's what they did such a good job in Doctor Strange doing. Like, he saw all the rules, and then he was like, "Well, if I could project myself studying, I'll just study all the time." And how he was, taking the books and exploiting a loop in time
Oh yeah,
to
making
defeat the bad guy. Like, I was
making
like,
a
"That's
portal
so."
into the library.
It's exactly Ing stuff. That's where I classify that. I just call
Thank
it
you. I'll
Ing-
take that.
Ing
I like
stuff.
So the next one needs to be Dr. Ing.
Dr. Ing.
There
I
you
watch
go.
it. Hey, second YouTube parody.
Then I watched some bullshit movies. I watched Office Christmas Party
That was the dumb way.
and Sing.
Never
Uh,
heard
It was not that good.
No, it wasn't.
A lot of people really love it, but I don't think it's that
of
good.
it. Is it a musical?
Yeah.
It's the animated musical thing.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it.
Bunch of animals, meh.
But Guardians of the Galaxy, that's where it's going to be at. Are you planning on seeing this one in theaters, Aaron?
Maybe.
What's this maybe?
Well, I just might. I might. Yes.
How is it even a question? I'm kind of
'Cause-
offended. I'm going to slap you in the face right now.
Well, then, I mean, hey.
What is
see
it?
where that takes you.
I want to see where it takes him.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't go to the theaters too often. What's the last movie I saw?
Get
I
out?
don't-
Get Out, yeah. I went to see
Oh,
Get
yeah.
Out. Yeah.
That's relatively recent.
yeah.
So you went and saw that, so you got to go see Guardians. It's been decided.
And then it probably won't be like in the first release, week, because I don't like.
Oh yeah, I like
big
to wait for the crowds to die down.
You gotta let that die down.
Yeah, like you wait months for it to die down.
No,
You wait and go see it in the $2 Sunrise
that's
Mall
not a bad
theater.
idea. Though.
I can't say it's a bad thing though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see,
Wow,
I'm
what a
pretty
like
night.
Gando's
Pretty
got my
cheap.
back on a lot of these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Validation.
night. This was an insane night, ladies.
Yeah.
And germs. Really, we did like an hour and a half worth of podcasting where you're only going to hear an hour of it because of that terrifying power outage.
Just go to the VOD.
That terrifying power outage. There is a VOD, so if you really want to see what happened, if you want to see, I guess it's like a secret episode in a way.
Secret episode.
Ooh, if you want to unlock the mysteries of video game bang, you can go check out the VOD on Twitch, as well as YouTube. We want to say again that Oblivion Comics and Coffee, after all this time, you've heard us talk about it for, it's got to be a year. We've been talking about this thing. Finally comes to reality, and that is going to be next Wednesday on the 10th. And you're going to want to see that downtown. If you have any questions, you can follow them on Twitter. You can ask us on Twitter. We will guide you to them. Great owners, great coffee. We've gotten the little secret behind the scenes tour, and it's everything we've hyped it to be.
And more.
I'm so excited. When we actually got to see it, it couldn't have happened more beautiful than it was.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
So you're gonna want to check that out. We're gonna be doing the show live from there next Wednesday. So if you are in the Sacramento area and you want to hang out with us, we'll make it entertaining for you guys. We'll do some interaction. We'll do Q&A. Aaron will ask his questions. Maybe, who knows? Whatever you guys want, we'll make happen. And if you have like a sister or a cousin or something you think would be a good candidate for Aaron, bring her along, and we'll make it part of the show.
Good lord.
Casting call.
No, let's not call it that.
Casting call.
Do we have anything else to promote? Ivy Doom Kitty's Patreon. You're going to want to go there, patreon.com/IvyDoomKitty. She sends out like Polaroids and does all this cool stuff. We send our thoughts and prayers out to her as she is at a birthday party right now.
You made it sound so...
So dark.
As you get older, those birthday parties get dark and scary.
Exactly.
Really do.
For the real David Webb, for the real David Ing, for the real Aaron Carter, my name is Cory Vincent. You've all just been banged.
You're not the real one, huh?
My name is Cory Vincent.